Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mollywood, the pop culture quiz show, where we play 3 games in the hopes of winning 150 points for the weekly prize. This week, I have a very special guest with me. It's someone I've known since I was a little itty-bitty child, and so I am very excited to introduce my good friend, Mrs. Jennifer Kelly.
Hi.
So, in case you don't know me, I'm your host. My name is Molly Moon. I like drinking Slurpees, going to the movies, and I love theater, which is how I got close to Jenny in high school. So, Jenny, if you can give us your 3.
Okay, so if I'm not already at Disney World, I am planning my next trip to Disney World, or I am eating all the things that my husband makes, / trying to convince him that we need at least 2 cats, like, pronto. So, it's my life right now.
So if you can't tell, our guest today is a little Disney obsessed, which leads us into our genre of the episode. Jenny is an expert of all things Disney, so not only has she lived in Florida, worked for Walt Disney, and also been an avid viewer of all the films since she was a child, she also just got back from her honeymoon in Orlando.
Disney Moon.
Yes, and so naturally today's episode is going to be Disney Explosion. Jenny, how do you feel about that? Tell us a little bit more about your relationship with Disney.
Okay, so English is not my first language. Technically, Romanian is. So I learned English from Barney, Sesame Street, and Disney movies.
I
and
did not
essentially,
know that.
So did my mom. So
That's
we
awesome.
learned a lot of like singing. Like she knows a lot of like old Snow White songs. That was like the first VHS we had. And that's how she learned English too. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that makes me happy.
I'm
So
just a happy person. So that's where it came from.
give me just like a couple of your like faves.
So it was really hard. So it's like I have 5 favorite that are all equally favorite for different reasons.
Okay.
And like I rotate when I say which one's first so they don't get upset with each other. It's a problem. So like Peter Pan, Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Hunchback of Notre Dame, and Hercules are like the top 5 animated.
So within that, since Disney is such a wide scope, there's so much material we could concentrate on. I'm going to be only doing questions on the Disney Renaissance.
Best period, to be honest.
So that era is from 1989 to 1999. And just a little background, it's when Walt Disney Feature Animation experienced a creative resurgence in producing successful animated films based on well-known stories. So it basically it produced more interest in Walt Disney back in the 90s. So those are the movies.
Sucked in the 70s and 80s, and they needed some help. So
you don't like Pete's Dragon, right? Are you talking about the original?
Yeah. 70s and 80s were like a dark period, and like they lost a lot of budget, and just kind of like Little Mermaid saved the entire company.
Yep, that was
essentially.
Yep, that came out in '89, which is the beginning of this so-called Renaissance era. I just have one more question. Mm-hmm. So you interned through the Disney College program, if I'm correct. Can you just like really quickly, like minute and a half, tell us like what that was and like what you gained from that?
Sure. So I essentially went there because I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life after 3 years of undergrad. And I was like, nope, I'm changing my mind. I'm going to escape to Disney World. So you spend 6 months out in the field. So there's all like the labor positions. So I was actually in Hollywood Studios at the Magic of Disney Animation.
Yeah.
It no longer exists. It's now the Star Wars Launch Bay. But I did a show, so I memorized like a little script. I talked about animation, and I talked with Mushu, the dragon from Mulan.
Oh my God.
So theater came into handy. So all you high schoolers thinking drama doesn't get you anywhere. Yeah, so essentially you're on the front lines. You work for 6 months. You get to live with like CP housing, so college program housing, a lot of other kids your age, figuring out what you want to do. I took classes while I was there at Disney University. It exists. It's a real thing. I got my master's.
Oh my God.
And doctorate. So it was cute. They're framed on my wall. Yeah, so like after that I realized I really like talking with people, and I changed from pre-dental to PR. So now I do communications.
That's awesome.
So life-changing. It worked out in my favor, so.
Oh my gosh, I love hearing that.
Yeah.
And also, one more side note for everyone watching. I couldn't include Peter Pan on this list because it's from the 50s, but Peter Pan is like where I got close with Jenny. We both did the show when I was in 8th grade and she was in high school, and we were both Lost Boys.
Yes.
She was Slightly and I was Nibs. And that was just really special experience. And I feel like everyone who was a part of that show like carried it on. Like inside of them
if I
forever.
ever hear like that end credit song anywhere I'm at, I'm like,
I know.
High school, Peter Pan.
I have a acorn tattoo. Like I like love Peter Pan. Like it's so special. And we were in Beauty and the Beast together, and we were both silly girls. So we have
come a long way.
We have a Disney connection up in here. So anyway, before we start with our first trivia round, I wanted to say that the weekly prize.
Oh, there's a prize.
Is $15 to Disney.
What? What?
Are you ready to play?
Oh my god, I need this. Not like my money doesn't all go to Disney anyway.
Yeah. Do you just like camp out at like the 12 Oaks Disney store and just like cry?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. All right. So we all know the first round. It's called Bank Builder. I'm going to ask you some simple trivia questions in the form of fill in the blank and multiple choice questions to seed your point bank. Each are worth 5 points, and there are 75 possible points.
Okay.
So 1. How many total animated films were released by Walt Disney Studios in the Disney Renaissance era?
Oh gosh, so from 89 to 99. Like 13? Am I right? It's close.
That is incorrect. It's actually 10.
Ah, darn.
But you were close.
Okay.
All right. The 10 films are The Little Mermaid, 1989, Rescuers Down Under, 1990, Beauty and the Beast, 91, Aladdin, 92, Lion King, 94, Pocahontas, 95, Hunchback of Notre Dame, 96, Hercules, 97, Mulan, 98, and Tarzan, 99. So, if anyone was curious about the 10. Yep, I know. It's like what we grew up with. Number 2. The Lion King was inspired by which Shakespeare play? A. Othello, B. Hamlet, or C. Merchant of Venice?
B. Hamlet.
That is correct. Just in case anybody is not familiar, I'll give my 2 cents here. Hamlet, both are royal families, both have the dead father, the uncle character that the prince has to defeat after leaving briefly and returning, etc., etc. So
yeah.
That's how they're similar. All right, number 3. What was the tagline on the original theatrical release poster for 1991's Beauty and the Beast? A. The most beautiful love story ever told. B. Tale as old as time. Or C. It takes a beauty to tame a beast.
Oh, I'm tossed up between B and C. Because I want to say B. I'm going to go with B.
That is actually not correct. It is A.
Oh, what? That's the most boring tagline ever. You had so much material to work with.
The most beautiful love story ever told. Like, that is the ugliest thing I've ever heard.
It literally applies to every other story you could ever come up with.
I was actually shocked looking at most of the titles. I was like, oh, God.
Why?
This is really bad. All right. Number 4. Out of the 10 films in the Disney Renaissance era, which composer did music for 6 of the films? 5 extra points for each of the films you can name.
Alan Menken.
Correct.
Yes.
There you go, girl.
Yeah.
And then, do you think you can name the 6 that he did music for?
Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
Little Mermaid.
Yes.
Hunchback.
Yep.
Lion King.
No.
Pocahontas.
No. That was good, though. In case anyone's wondering, Alan Menken has earned 8 Academy Awards, 7 Golden Globes, 11 Grammys, 1 Tony, and he was awarded as Disney Legend in 2002.
Yeah, I believe it.
So, dude's been around. Last question of Bank Builder. Name as many of the 5 actresses who voiced the 5 Disney princesses of the Disney Renaissance. Hint. We are looking for Ariel, Belle, Jasmine, Mulan, and Pocahontas.
Okay, so I know Jasmine's singing voice is Lea Salonga, but I don't remember her actual voice. Judy Kuhn, Pocahontas. I know their singing voices. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? I only put down their singings, but they're talking, but I'll give you the points for singing.
I know the important part.
Yeah,
they're on the soundtrack.
Yeah, that's only fair.
O'Hara. Last name is O'Hara for Belle.
That is correct.
Yep.
It's Paige O'Hara.
Paige O'Hara. And who am I missing? Ariel. Amy Benson.
Jodie Benson.
Darn it.
Very close though. You go.
Yay.
Okay, this is the part where I take it out so I can total up. Okay, so out of the 75 from Bank Builder, you got 40. Hello. Okay. The second game is something new that I created. Bear with me, people. It's called Villain's Playlist.
Okay.
In this game, I'm going to play you a condensed 3-song playlist for 3 different Disney Renaissance villains. Please listen to the songs and closely look for keywords and phrasing to identify which Disney villain this playlist would belong to. It's 20 points for each one, and then because this is a pop culture show, you can receive 5 extra points if you can name the song titles on the playlist.
Okay.
So these are just ones like that we would have heard, you know.
Okay.
So this round is worth a total of 105 points.
Oh.
Okay. So are you ready to listen to the first one?
Yes.
Shawty fire burning on the dance floor.
Okay. Okay, Hades.
Yeah, that is correct. And can
That
you
was excellent.
can you name the 3 songs?
Sean Kingston,
Yeah.
Fire Burnin', Highway to Hell. I don't actually know who sings that.
That's
I'm
okay.
terrible.
It's AC/DC.
Okay. Disco Inferno, something? Okay.
And that's by the Tramps. Damn, girl. Okay, you did
Ooh.
it.
That's actually really clever.
Just in case anyone... This is Hades. He's from Hercules.
Yes.
Okay, number 2.
Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Just a drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I won't because of bad, bad, bad.
Ursula.
Yes. Oh my
Awesome.
God, I'm done. Okay. Yeah.
I could like see her just like dancing, bobbing to these. Sassy sea witch.
Now look at me.
Oh, I love her.
Wasted away to practically nothing.
I do
Girl,
love
me
her
too. I love her. Identify.
Do you know those 3 songs?
I knew the last one was Michael Jackson, but I absolutely never heard any of those songs.
It's a parody of Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay.
But it's Weird Al.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
No.
because the Michael Jackson is I'm
Bad. Yeah, okay.
But good job regardless.
Yeah.
All right. Last one.
Baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals, animals like animals most. He's a wolf in disguise, but against the stern and those evil eyes. Weep, little lion man, you're not as brave.
Scar.
Yeah. I was talking about that one last. I was like, okay, gonna be obvious.
Yes, that's excellent.
Okay, so Scar and then the 3 songs.
The last one's Mumford and Sons, Little Lion Man.
Yep.
Oh gosh, I already forgot what, like the first 2 were.
Can
They were good.
I can replay it for you.
Okay.
Baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive.
Maroon 5 or Adam Levine.
Yep.
Animals.
And
This is Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
I actually don't know this song though. I just know it's Lady Gaga.
It's called Monster.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you got all of the points for that one.
That's awesome.
So Villains Playlist, 60, 70, 80, 90.
Woohoo.
Woo! Awesome. Okay. So the last game is called Backtrack.
Oh my god, there's only one left?
In this game, I'm going to play you 15 seconds of an unnamed Disney song backwards. You must identify the song and the movie before the time is up for 10 points each. There are going to be 6, so making this round worth a total of 60 points.
Got it.
You saw this before. All right. Let's do it, girl.
Out There, Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh my god, you got it so quickly.
I love that music. Oh, that score.
It was fun watching that. I feel like I fall in love with him a little bit.
There was a musical made, didn't end up going to Broadway, but if you ever need something to listen to, it's super dark and it's super good. So Alan Menken came back and he like made a couple more songs for that.
Oh, really?
Excellent.
This is why I love having experts on my show. They tell me new things.
Expert.
Yes, of course. All right. Let's do number 2.
It's from Mulan.
That is correct.
Oh, Girl Worth Fighting For.
That is correct.
Yes.
Woo. Let's see. I want her paler than the moon.
Got you, Molly. Got you, Molly Moon.
I love Mulan. Like,
They're
I
singing
love
for you.
Mulan. No, the last guy is singing for me.
Yes.
This is you with RJ.
Oh, yes. I'd be so happy. Except it's reverse. As long as he cooks me beef, pork, or chicken, I'll be happy.
That was awesome. Okay. Number 3.
I Won't Say I'm in Love, Hercules?
That is correct.
Yes.
Were you scared when I did this that you wouldn't get them?
I
I see relief on your face.
Yeah, I was like, she's going to pick something super obscure, and I'm going to be like, No, I know these.
Okay, good. In case anyone's wondering the origin of that one. This one just makes me want to like sway and snap.
We sang this at my bachelorette party to
No
give you
way.
an idea of how that night went.
So cute. Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't know where it was going.
Oh my god, I love that.
I love Susan Egan, so she was the original voice of Belle on Broadway too.
Oh really?
Fun fact.
I love Beauty and the Beast live. It's
Beautiful.
I think that Home actually might be my like favorite song.
That's
ever.
surprising because most people hated it.
No, it's slow, but I think it just like resonates with me in a weird way. Like I just love that song. Okay, number 4. This one's very obvious.
One Jump, Aladdin?
Yep. It's One Jump Ahead. I have the biggest crush on Aladdin.
He's so cute.
I love him. I steal only what I can afford. And that's everything. Oh my gosh. All right. Number 5 of 6.
Belle, Beauty and the Beast?
Yep.
Okay.
Speaking of.
Yes.
That's his her. Which during the scene in high school, me and Jenny used to stand backstage and turn all the lyrics into something dirty.
Super inappropriate.
It was so fun. Oh my gosh. Memories.
Yeah.
All right, last one. You've gotten all 5. I've never
It's
had
really
this happen.
embarrassing.
No, it's so
It's
amazing.
so embarrassing.
I've never been like more happy.
Okay.
You're the expert.
You get paid. Savages, Pocahontas.
Dang!
I'm really sorry.
That took her like 2 seconds. Here's that one. Oh my goodness. When's the last time you watched this? I feel like I don't.
Pocahontas,
Yeah.
I watch every Thanksgiving, so this was literally like
really?
last week.
Oh my
Since I
gosh.
was a kid, yeah. I remember when my parents bought this on VHS and brought it home, and I had a little like Pocahontas swimsuit, and I wore it just to watch the movie, and I didn't want them to see that John Smith was kissing Pocahontas,
Oh
so
my
I like
goodness.
went to the window and I was like, "Look outside! There's something really, really interesting way over there. Don't watch this happening." So.
Did you have a little crush on John when you were a kid?
No, I actually had a crush on his friend, the younger guy that is Christian Bale's voice.
Oh,
like I was
right.
like, Thomas, you idiot!
Yeah.
You're the reason he's dead, but you're adorable.
That's amazing. All right, so we have one last bonus round. In this bonus round, I'm going to focus on Disney films that you do not like in order to turn your pain into points. So in 1 minute, I need you to unscramble these 3 anagrams pertaining to Winnie the Pooh, Home on the Range, and Chicken Little. Each are worth 5 points, and your hint for each of them is that it's a place within those 3. So
I hate this.
here are, and also I want to mention that just because there isn't a specific like word count. When I scrambled them up, it could be like 4 words, but only like 1 when it's scrambled. So I know that's not helpful, but
All right. I'm gonna bomb this 'cause I hate them. I've fallen asleep multiple times trying to watch
I
them.
cannot believe you do not like Winnie the Damn Pooh.
I know, it's such a classic. It's so depressing. He's so slow. I can't handle it. Like, if the only character I could identify with in it is probably Tigger, and that's about it.
That's okay.
RJ's like an Eeyore, so it gives you our little dynamic.
All right, starting it now. So the first one, just so people are, it's Unshadowed Quarter. The second is Nyx Archnod, and the third Easy Kuka.
So these are places?
Within Winnie the Pooh, Home on the Range, and Chicken Little.
I want to say 100 Acre Wood.
Yes, that is correct. You have 33 seconds.
Okay. And this is, you said it's 2 words. Or not 2 words.
No, it doesn't
just
matter. Yep.
Okay. I have no idea what the other 2. Something, I like Easy Kuka, so I would just keep that.
Yeah.
That should have been in it because that's more memorable than either of these movies right now.
All right, do you give up?
Yeah, totally done.
I have never seen Home on the Range or Chicken Little.
See, there's a reason that they were not successful.
But Nyx Archnod is Dixon Ranch, which is from Home on the Range, and then Easy Kuka is Okie Oaks from Chicken Little. And you know what? It sucks because I have my ultimate celebrity crush, idolized celebrity is Zach Braff, and he voices Chicken Little. I'm a little heartbroken over here that like it was in such a suck movie.
That he like lowered himself that much.
Yeah. Well, okay, so just as a recap, Jenny got 40 points from Bank Builder, 90 from Villains Playlist, and 60 from Backtrack, and an extra 5 from Pain to Points, leaving her with 195 points. Woo! Meaning I can bestow upon her the holy gift of $15 for Disney.
Oh my God, you guys.
How you feeling?
I feel like I'm about to buy myself another Christmas present.
You're the champion of the world.
Yes. It goes. I love it because I got some hidden Mickey on here too.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
And so, like, fun fact, didn't know this, but it's also Walt Disney's birthday today. He's 116.
No,
so
it is
I'm just
not.
saying, you picked the best like time to do this.
That is so weird. It was meant to be,
Yeah.
you guys. Oh my gosh. I can't thank you enough for coming in. This was
not.
so fun. And you know what? We're going to have to do another one with a different Disney era, I think, because you killed it too hard. I need to step up my
I'm gonna
game.
have to study for the next one. I'm gonna pick like some obscure Disney villains from 1952.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Jenny. And thank you, everyone, for watching. We'll see you next time in Mollywood.
Bye.